So welcome back to Trading Mantra, an initiative to learn and trade. In today's video, one special topic which we will discuss is how to make money from trading. I am not here to tell anything, any special 100% sure short technique. I am not. This is not the video. Even today morning, I posted a chart of SDFC Life Future, and one statement which I have stated is how to make money from trading. One simple way is go against retail trader style of trading. Okay, go against retail trader style of trading. So now we will discuss same thing with the help of chart. First and foremost important to go against this retail traders mentality. When I again repeat retail traders, these retail traders are, they can be newbie traders, or the traders who are not making money in the market, or the traders who have lack of knowledge. Any three of this category comes under this retail trader which I am speaking in this entire video. Okay, so now what we need to do, simplest way to make money in the market, go against this retail traders. So now one example is on this trading session. From morning I will discuss what happened and what are all the criteria which we are looking. Okay, this is the first 5-minute candle. From the opening tick, price shooted up, that made an eye, and the next candle price is trying to move. But remember, when the price is approaching this zone anywhere in this entire first 10 minutes, just simply look back. Where is the price approaching? I'm just zooming out and showing you where is the price approaching. I'm speaking about only this first two candle. You could see clearly is the zone from which the buyers who are trying to push up got rejected. This is the zone from which sellers came in. This is again the zone sellers trying to come. This is again the zone sellers trying to come. So every attempt from the buyers is getting failed. So now where is the price? It is in this same zone. Okay, so there is a chance that sellers might come. I'm not telling sellers will come, sellers might come, because this is the cluster zone from which every higher level sellers are coming, not allowing this buyers to push the price towards upside. So when there is a cluster, 1 2 3 4 cluster zone, better maximum probability is sellers might come and defend for even a single time. I'm speaking. So now price is approaching in this cluster zone. Very clear. Now going back and zooming and showing you this on this trading session, what happened? Price made an open low. Okay, open low, and price is trying to move up on the first 5 minutes. Made an high, and next candle failed to even cross this day high. Okay, why buyers fail to cross day high? Because price is moving up, open low. Retail traders now know this open low. So what retail traders will do? Buy. I'm not telling every retail traders will buy, but there are few traders blindly go and trade open low, open high trade setup. Okay, without looking at location, without looking at where price is going. I'm speaking about those common retail traders. What they will do? Buy. Right? So now first let's assume they have bought precisely, they can't buy at open low because opening tick will be so faster. Okay, so let's assume they have bought somewhere around here 33,850. Okay, price went up to 33,900, made an high, and on the same candle price reversed back below 33,850. So now they are at the cost. Who I'm speaking, retail buyers. Clear? So now on the next candle price is trying to move up again, but now you need to understand the chart which I have shown with the zoom out. Cluster of seller zones is there here. Cluster of sellers attempted zone. Okay, I'm not telling this is a selling zone, supply zone. Sellers attempted zone. So prices when approaching the same zone on the first 10 minutes itself, it's giving a small hint that the I made on the first 5 minutes. Next, this is also a bullish candle with the volumes, decent volume. Still, it is not crossing the I. So, very clear, obvious statement here is the first 10 minutes, the candle color is green. The attraction, I'm speaking about retail traders attraction. Candle color is green, open low, okay, and the bullish candle coming developing on the second 5 minute, enough, it's way far enough for the retailers to take a buy side trade. But that higher levels cluster selling zone. So if you ask me what I have done, I have not taken any buy side trade, because I know there is a cluster of selling zone, one attempt will come. What happened? Price came down quickly towards downside. If you ask me whether this is a sellers, whether these sellers are really strong coming into the market, if you ask me, no. I will tell you why. This is a red color candle, agreed, but still I will say this is not a strong sellers. Why I am telling this is, in this full 10 minutes of auction, all those traders who have taken a trade on the buy side, anything around here, anything above this level, anywhere taken trades, will place stop loss below open low, or a few ticks below here in this location, or somewhere here. This is a bullish candle, right? So all those traders who have taken any entry above this zone, I'm speaking above this level, few would have placed stop loss below open low, few would have placed at this bullish candle zone. All this retail buyers, I am again repeating, retail buyers have entered the trade. So stop loss is getting triggered when price moves down. I will tell you why I'm telling only retail traders stop loss is getting triggered here. Look at the volume of the candle. Candle color is great, big red color candle. What most traders think this as a bearish candle, okay, but what I am telling is, this 10 minutes of retail buyers who have taken a buy side, then they will place a stop loss. Retail traders doesn't wait for having a 200 point stop loss. No. Retail traders hardly place future. I'm speaking 80, 90 points on an option, 50, 60 points. This is a common fixed stop loss which a retail trader plays. So in this candle, retail trader stop losses is getting triggered below this low, below at this juncture, somewhere here. All this are stop loss getting triggered. Why I'm telling stop loss getting triggered? Look at the volume and compare this volume with the first 10 minutes of option volume. First 5-10 minutes, it is low. This volume is low when compared to the first 5 minutes volume. Why the volume is low? Retail traders, I'm speaking about those retail traders who come up into the market and trade only limited quantities. They don't trade 1000 lot, 2000 lots future. They hardly take 1 lot, 2 lot, 5 or 10 lots of future trading. That's it. So for this, how do you expect the stop loss? How much quantity they have bought, on the same quantity they will place stop loss. So volume increasing is next to impossible. So that is what happening. Price big bearish candle. Look at the volumes. Compare with the first 5 minutes, volume is low. So very clear. This down move was just to trigger the stop loss. Now interesting scenario here is, look at this bearish candle. Many traders, retail traders especially, what they will do is, now they will go and jump in for a short side trade, blindly looking at this candle. Short side trade, blindly looking at this candle. In this video I will also show you why we have to plan only short side trade on this trading session, not a buy side trade. I will tell you why, but let's focus on this first. Bearish candle. Now what happened? Bearish candle means, what is the symbol? Big red color candle means retail traders jump for short side. What we need to do? Go against this retail trader. That means don't plan short side trade just because candle color is red. Wait. Are you getting confidence? If you are getting confidence, then only plan your trade, or else simply wait and relax, because this candle is just a stop loss candle, as the volumes are also low when compared to the morning volume. So just stay relaxed. So later on, what is happening? There is one simple category called pullback. Whenever the stock is moving down, there will be a pullback. Whenever stock is moving up, there will be a pullback. Now pullback comes two different, common pullback comes with two different types. One is when price is moving up, the price will be sideways and it is continuing. So this pullback is called as up move, flat pullback, and then the up move continue. Second approach is price is moving up, it will give a slopey pullback and then up move. Same applies on the upside, and same applies on the downside, vice versa. Price is moving down, a flat pullback and then a down move. Price is moving down, a slopey pullback and then a down move. Okay, this is called as pullback. Those who don't know what is pullback, this is called as pullback. I will show you the chart now. This is a stop loss candle. Most of the quantities of this 10 minutes buyers gone. Okay, very important. If this buyers who are really coming in to push the price up, if they were really stronger, minimum they should have cleared this candle, this bearish candle high. But what happened? They have not done it. So what we are getting here, a down move, slopey pullback. Look at this, a slopey pullback, and look at the volumes of all this bullish candle. Volumes are even low compared to this morning buyers. Volumes are even low. So from morning, what is happening? Volumes are dropping. When volumes are dropping from morning, very clear sign, retail traders are participating more. Retail traders are participating more. And if you look at this, all this, looking at red color candle, have taken a short side trade. Most traders, what they do is they will wait for the candle close and they will take the day. So candle closing here, so some more anything around this level, taken a short side trade. Bank Nifty is reversing back up by 130, 140 points. Again, all the sellers stop losses triggered. What we need to do from today? Don't get attracted by candle color. And morning, just because bear bullish candle or a green color candle coming in, don't go and jump and take buy try trade, because retail traders do the same. Look at where price is approaching. As I was discussing, series of cluster selling interested zone. That is why price was not allowed by the sellers to move towards upside on a previous trading session. Now first what we are getting, a slopey pullback. Price is not crossing this candle line. If the price is even not ready to cross this candle line, that means the buyers are not interested to push the price up. How do you expect an upside move? Why do you want to plan a buy side trade when this up move is coming up with low volumes? Ask this question to you yourself. Your money will be saved. Okay, now this upside move is coming into the market. Okay, so now again, if you closely look at this, one bullish candle, again a kind of a doji candle, bullish candle, doji candle, bullish candle, bullish candle. So continuous series of bullish candle is coming in. That's it. It's enough for the retail traders to again go and buy. But try to understand, look market in a broader perspective, or even on intraday. This is a bearish candle. Okay, stop loss triggering candle. If the buyers are really stronger, minimum they should break this zone. Unless until they are not breaking, why do you want to buy? You may think from this statement I am telling, let this high break, then think of planning a buy side trade. You may think, sir, from this point, if the high has to break, Bank Nifty has to move 150 points. If the price is moving 150 points up, why should we miss this up move? Try to understand. Very important, every move can't be traded in the market, so some of the move have to be left to make sure that we are gaining confidence so that we can take trades. Okay, so that is the why I am telling you to let the move come. Minimum this high has to break, or else it will end up being a down move, slope pullback, and then a down move. So you will be trapped here. If you are planning a buy side trade, you are being trapped here straight away, because the IS itself is not breaking. Then how do you expect the stock Bank Nifty to move? That is next to impossible. So now what happened? Slopey pullback, again a down move. So from this down move, if you closely look at this, again a pullback is coming. This is flat pullback. Again one candle down move, again flat pullback. One candle down move, again flat pullback, one down move. Just closely look at the way the pullback is getting developed. Try to understand this. The way, sorry, I will zoom in just a second. Yes. The way the pullback is getting developed after every single down move. Look at the pullback volumes. I'm speaking about all this pullback. Look at all this pullback volumes. Pullback is coming on the upside. So volume is low every time when pullback is coming. So buyers are not interested. First hint what we got, even this eye is not, this candle eye is not ready to take out. So very clear is buyers are not interested. Whenever this multiple pullback is getting developed, it's more hint we are getting with the low volumes. Whenever the pullback is getting developed, it's stating us clearly that still buyers are not interested. Okay, now important is, this is the day low which came in first 20 minutes. Okay, you can have a question in your mind. Yes, buyers are at every pullback, buyers are not strongly coming in, but what the sellers are doing? Very simple, they are filling up all these quantities, all this buyers low volume quantity. Now if you look at this, all this pullback whichever is getting, all these volumes are low, so more low volumes, more retail traders are participating, because stock price is not moving up or not moving down. Sellers are not easily moving the price down. Why I'm telling this is, even the day low has not got triggered. The day low which came in the first 20 minutes of market opening, still the day low not got triggered, with which there was 4 pullbacks, 1 slopey pullback, 3 flat pullback. All the pullback, the volumes are low on the buying side, not with which even the day low is not got clear. Still I'm not telling that the sellers are strongly coming in. Okay, but at this point, if you closely look at when this day low, I'm just marking this, the 20 minutes low, it was a day low morning. When this day low has taken out, price started going into sideways. There was one more pullback which was coming in. Now closely look at this pullback, compare it with all these 3 pullbacks, flat pullback and a slopey pullback also. How much time price is spending here? More than 45 minutes, more than 1 hour in this pullback. Every candle is 5 minutes. So here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1 hour. 10, 20, 30, 40, 40 minutes. Here 40, 45 minutes. Now after so long of struggle from this pullback buyers, and now look at pullback. This is pullback 1. Second pullback is lower compared to the first pullback. This is pullback 2. Third pullback, this is pullback 3 and 4. Third pullback is lower than the pullback 2. Fourth pullback is lower than the pullback 3. All the pullback is getting lower now, lower and lower. So there is no sign of buyers coming in. But what retail traders think is, whenever price is moving up, price is coming back up. Whenever price is moving up, coming back up. Whenever price is moving down, whenever price is moving down, it's reversing back up. So this is attraction from the retail traders to again plan a buy side trade. Now what happened? When the day low has taken out, look at the pullback. How long it lasted? 10, 20, 25 minutes, price reversed back. Now when the price reversed back on towards downside, sorry, just a moment. Yes, now when the price, after a pullback which got 20 minutes only, when the price reversing back, look at the volumes. Slowly started increasing. Look at only bearish candle volumes. Volume increasing. So even if you are not taken trade from morning, what information is very clear, that sellers are in full control, because whenever the pullback is getting developed on the upside, the volumes are low, every pullback is getting lower formation. So sellers are in full control. Once the stock day low breaks, don't be in a hurry to chase the price. Wait for a one last pullback and check this pullback how much time it is sustaining. If it rejecting immediately, this is where I will be more comfortable to plan a short side trade. because I know that sellers are in full control and buyers every time are failing. All this pullback failed, price not even went up, all the pullback, so buyers are entirely failing. This is where the selling part you need to plan a short side trade. But as a retail trader, what retail trader do? They don't have patience. First of all, this down move came in after 2 p.m. They don't have patience. Okay, so without patience, what is happening? Pullback taking buy, because whenever price is moving down, it's trying to reversing back. Whenever price is moving down, it's trying to reversing back up. So more buy side. Clear. This is what you need to understand. Once you are not on the side of retail traders, I'm speaking on this chart, on the side of bullishness, you are on the side of automatically. If you are not bullish, you can either be bearish sell side or neutral, that is you have still no clarity in the auction. So now after seeing series of pullback is getting lower and lower, and day low breaching a pullback which is immediately getting rejection. I'm speaking time 10, 20, 30 minutes, rejected straight away with increase in volumes. That's it. This is the location for the best planning of a short side trade. This is what you need to do. Doing completely what statement I mentioned. Simple way is to go against a common retail trader style of trading. If you have done it, then the money is easily in the market. One thing is patience. Retail trader doesn't have patience. You should have patience. Second thing is wait. If you have no confidence, read the auction, identify who is control, buying or selling. Buyers were not controlled in this day, so it's obvious sellers will took control of the auction. Why I'm not telling you to just because day low is breaking short. Wait for a pullback. Pullback rejection, if it is stronger with a decent increase in volume, go for the trade. That is where the easy money will be made, and you can place stop loss somewhere here, an entry here, around here, anywhere, or even the day low breaks. Anywhere you can take entry. Rest in 20-30 minutes, markets was falling like anything. Now why it was aggressively falling? Now why this down move came very faster? Time is already 2 p.m. All these buyers who are waiting after entering the trade, expecting the price will move up, they are giving up here. They are giving up by placing a market sale orders and exiting. Even stop loss orders are market sale orders. They are exiting. As the market orders comes into the market, the moves more faster. Move will be easily going towards faster towards downside.